Welcome back to the Art Shack for Monday Madness. What's upples, pupples? This is Amanda Yates. Thank you so much for dropping by. I am working on a clock today because I decided that I wanted to switch up the time on my Monday Madness from 2:30 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 a.m. because it gives me more of the day to actually work on some stuff. So we are making a clock to represent me changing my time. Now, I have a plan for this clock. I got these lovely little diorama leaves. Here, hang on. Let me take them out for you. I purchased these on Amazon, and I will link them and everything I use below. But look at those. Aren't they fantastic? Just little tiny leaves. I mean, they're nothing major, but they're cute. And I wanted to do a fall-style clock. And this clock is just for me, and because it's my first time trying this clock. But I figured, to represent, I wonder what this is even made of. It's paper or what? To represent me changing my time, I would make a clock. Oh, look at those. Those are lovely, like little maple leaves. I love it. Okay, so this is the plan. And it's probably not going to work out, but I'm going to try. I want to do different sections, something in my mold. I want to do different sections in different leaves. So I'm going to separate out my resin, which is just the Let's Resin epoxy resin. I'm going to separate that out into these 3 pots, and then I'll have one left over, and add in my leaves because I'm trying to not get all the bubbles I can. So I'm going to put you guys on a fast forward while I work on this, and then I'll tell you what my idea is for the rest of the clock. Okay, so I'm back. I have mixed these all up, and they have their leaves deposited. And, as I was doing this, my plan changed. My original plan was to do, do the lines, and make it look like it was layers of earth or whatever, like fall leaves just kind of stacked on top of each other. However, while I was doing that, I decided to do differently. So I'm going to experiment. I kind of want to give the idea of a blue sky with clouds. It did make some little clouds for this. I want to do a blue sky with clouds, but I think I want it to be a sunny, windy fall day. So I might do patches of the leaves in the bottom, and then fill this with my leftover clear and randomly add my my leaves in. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put you on fast forward while I play with it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, it has been about 4 hours since I started this little project here. I poured some turtles and some flowers with my leftover leaves and resin. And also this, I've been working on this. I have extras pour of kitty cats for my neighbor. So did that. And while we were separated, I went through and put some glitter in. Because when I look at this, all I can think about is Winnie the Pooh's blustery day. So that's kind of what I wanted to have happening. So I took this Jolie Lilac Sparkle from Laura's Art Corner. Can you see that? I'm not sure. Took that, and I took some of the deep sea blue glitter. Excuse me. And I just sprinkled a little bit here and there and took a toothpick and just kind of did some swirls. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it when I'm done, but I felt like having a play with it, so I did. Now, I have these molds out too because I have not used them yet. And I know how much I love my deep sea creatures mold that is similar to this. So I'm going to have a play with them. I don't really have a plan. I just want to play with them while I'm out here doing this. Now, for our clock, which is, I mean, that's pretty set already. It is so hot in this art shack. Oh my gosh. So what I'm going to do here is take my resin that I have, and even though it looks very bubbly, it did go through the debubbler. Let me give it a spray. I am going to add some blue resin dye, and I'm going to go over it and hopefully create a sky. It'll go all the way through, which is fine because I have a pretty dense coverage of the leaves here. And like I said, I want it to kind of be like, you know, fall and stuff. So, excuse me again, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to do that with some Let's Resin Sky Blue resin dye. And I'm probably going to have I'm not going to say it. I may have some left over. We'll see. And then for these guys, I think I'm just going to put clear resin in them and just drop alcohol inks just to have a play. Okay, I'm back. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to put some sapphire blue in there and see if that will bring it up to the color I'm thinking of. Hang on, let me shake this up. Back to this. So, just gonna, I'm scared. There's so much detail in these, I'm just scared from the get-go. I'm sure they'll be fine. There will be bubbles everywhere. It will be okay. But I am preemptively dousing with 99% isopropyl alcohol. And I'm also going to pour really high. Sometimes that helps. Okay, and we're back for demold. Well, kind of, but not really. I did a white backing, as you can see, on the clock. And I just touched it with my tweezers, and it is still really gummy, so it's not ready yet. I'll come back in a couple of hours and do that. So for now, I will try to shift it out of the way. But I'm impatient. I have to demold something. But I wanted to back on this, so it's going over there. So let's demold some stuff, and then I'll fast forward through it and just let you see the oohs and ahs. And then I'll come back and do the clock, and we'll be finished. So get ready to ooh and ah. I'm back. It is now, I guess, about 2 hours since I demolded all of the little things. And I am going to demold my clock. I am wearing gloves because it is, it's still a little soft, so I don't want to get any fingerprints on it. But, yeah, I'm impatient, and I've had all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. So here we go. I am going at this. Here we go. Yep, pretty clean mold. That's nice. I dig it. I dig it. As far as the front, well, that was all experimental. So we ready? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh my gosh. I just set my dogs off. Can you see that? Oh. Sorry. Oh, I'm so excited. That's exactly the color I wanted. Everything. Doesn't that just scream fall day to you? Doesn't it? Okay. All right. Let's get the pieces in. Okay, so excuse my dogs because they are freaking out in the background. Okay. The clock goes, the pieces go here. This. I think. Dang it, I just watched the video. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting, oh. That maybe. Yes. So look, I'm going to link this down below. Make sure you watch the installation video because I am probably not doing it correctly. Look, I can't be because that shouldn't be popping out like that. It should just go right in here somehow, and it's got to grip that way, so I would think that it would go like this. That's my thoughts. Or maybe it just needs 2. All right, let's see. See if it just needs 2. That way. I think it's good with 2. Ooh, I haven't clothes on anymore. Lined up. Yeah. Look at my clock. And look, you can just go in here and change the batteries right there. You can just pop that open. This way. I think. Oh. Does it just come out to change the battery? I guess it does. I guess it just pops out to change the batteries. Okay. Cool. Yay. Yay, we made a clock. Okay, so remember, I made this clock because I am changing my time, which if you're watching this now, you probably already know. I'm changing the time for my Monday Madness. This is definitely Monday Madness. Thank you so much if you are a subscriber. I appreciate you more than you know. If you're not, feel free to subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you want me to make another clock and how you want it to look, because I will definitely make another clock. I'm going to be making a bunch of these. I can already tell. Yeah. And also on July 27th, there is a link below. July 27th. No, I'm sorry. Gosh. July 23rd, this Wednesday, actually, I am starting a Kickstarter campaign to try to raise money to get into the fall festivals here in my town. I have to buy supplies like tents and tables and, merchandising things. And so I'm running a Kickstarter. And if you pledge a certain amount, you can have like a little something that I make. Everything is going to be shipped out around the end of October, so it's perfect for like Christmas gifts and that kind of thing. So anyway, check that out if you don't mind. I'd appreciate that. And also, if you feel like buying me a coffee or art supplies or dog food's good. There's a link below for that as well. And thank you so much for watching my Monday Madness. I appreciate you. I love you, and have a very mischievous Monday. Bye.